Oh, I don't know if I can get that one back. Oh, there used to be a big lake all on this side and over there. We drove around earlier all the way to the back of it, and that's bone dry now. Like there's old docks and other boats and stuff over there that are just completely out of the water, and there's no water at all. All right, it has been cold lately, and my year has not been off to a great start. I've had to miss a couple of videos. I've only put out one actual fishing video, and I did a live stream, which I think the live stream was actually kind of successful. I mean, I didn't catch anything in it, didn't get a lot of views, but I liked the way it went. I think I found a system that might work. I'm going to try a few different things. I want to do it again. I think that's a good idea. So if you like the live stream ideas, comment down below. Tell me if I should do another one or not. But I think another live stream, a shorter live stream, maybe half an hour to an hour, and actually catching something, I think that could work out pretty well. I like that idea, so I might do that again. Let me know what you think. Other than that, I've only been able to put out one fishing video, and everything else is in podcasts or filler things. And I've got a couple other filler videos that are on the in the archive, ready to go. But I need to get out and catch something. But it's been cold, and so I figured why not do some research and see what the #1 winter bass fishing lure is. And I went onto Google, I searched for it, I got lists from there. I'll be showing like flashes of the list here. The Google list showed a spoon with an actual spoon, not the fishing lure spoon, and like just a bunch of stuff that's not, it doesn't even match up. So I think Google might be relying a little bit too much on AI. But I also went to Wired to Fish, Bass Resource, and a handful of other places, and every list was drastically different. There were no two lists that were even close to being the same. But on all of these lists, there was one lure that was included on each one. So I'm thinking that is the #1 bass fishing lure for wintertime. One list had an umbrella rig as their #1. One list had the Paddle Tail Swimbaits with the jig head on it. Another one had a regular jig. Another one had blade baits. But the one thing that all these lists had in common was a jerkbait. So I will be stepping out of my comfort zone here, which is a little daunting because it sounds like a superstition. But bass fishing relies a lot on your confidence. If you have a lot of confidence in a bait, you'll do well with it. If you don't have confidence in a bait, you're not going to do well with it. So I have confidence in the thin Senko and the Paddle Tail Swimbait on a jig head. Those are what I always throw. That's what I have confidence in the most. I've caught stuff on just about everything else, and the jerkbait's not something I put a lot of time and effort into. So I am going to be stepping out of my comfort zone here and out of my confidence zone and trying to catch some bass on it. I will be rotating these baits since I do have confidence in the skinny Senko and the Paddle Tail Swimbait. I'm going to be rotating the three. I'm going to be throwing all three of them, taking turns, and just see which one does better. I need to go get some jerkbaits. I went to Walmart. Walmart only had one jerkbait in stock, and it was like $9. So I passed on that. And I've been trying to think of a store that has a decent selection of jerkbaits at low prices. And I realized I've been to a store like that recently. I've been to Ollie's. So with all that being said, with my plan of rotating through, like I'm going to throw the jerkbait a couple times, then I'm going to throw the swim bait a couple times, then I'm going to throw the skinny Senko a couple of times, and then just keep doing that and see which one works out. That's my game plan. With all that being said, let's go to Ollie's and see what I can pick up there, and then we'll go hit the water. Look, there's an anchor over here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Put that up here by the boat. Out here with Drew Bass. Fishing a stock tank. Not a lot of clarity. Think a white jerkbait will work. Yeah, there's some clarity to it though. Of course, I'm gonna get snagged on the first cast. I'm not sure if there'd be anything on this side. This is the shallow end. The jerkbait bait's probably not the way to go right here. Just in time. So out in open water, huh? Well, at least one of us will have a video.
He's got a mole on his. Ooh, right to the tongue. He's got a mole on his.
Yeah, I see that spot on the tail.
Oh no, it's a leaf.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. First blood.
There we go.
So we know that they're in here.
Yeah.
I think they're deep, man, and that water's freezing.
Yeah. Sometimes it's probably just wearing out with age.
I've only used it 2 years.
That's longer than most of them last.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes it would overheat on me.
Oh yeah.
And like it just turns off, like it doesn't want to work. And
That's something every GoPro has always had a problem with overheating.
Really?
Yeah. That's why a lot of people are switching over to DJI makes one called the Osmo. They have like an action camera, and then Insta 360 is another one.
They work pretty good.
From what I've heard, I haven't tested them, but the video quality looks at least the same, if not better. And I'm snagged.
So where's the next tournament at?
You know what? I haven't even done it yet. Set anything up.
Slacking, bro.
No, I take January off. I don't even think about the tournaments.
Don't like spike the thing. Nah, just low and slow, man. I'm just throwing it all the way.
Yeah. That's about a pound, right? That's better than the last one, so it's an upgrade. That's a big cow right there. Must be pregnant. There's a big old gar.
Huh?
There's a big gar.
Yeah.
Down there hanging out under the tree.
There's already catfish there? Oh, the tree's away.
Yeah. I was hoping this trail would connect over to that corner. Because there's a... It looks like there's a clearing that gets down into that corner over there.
Yeah.
Drew got another one over there. Another 1 pounder. Meanwhile, I'm over here fighting the trees. Getting them on that swim bait?
Yeah.
That means a jerkbait might work.
There was a big old school of them right here, and I tossed it and I caught 2 of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just on the worm, and then I popped it. But yeah, tossed it in right now. You still see them, they're kind of, do you have glasses on? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look over here.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Dude, there's a bunch of them over
I
there.
know, don't get started.
Landed right in the middle of them, of course. Scared them all away.
Yeah, look,
Oh, oh, that was a big swipe on it. Got him. Don't go into there. There was a. This is the smaller one that swiped at it too.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing all in this corner.
It's probably the most structure with the deepest water and sunlight.
See him sitting right there?
Yeah.
Well, we found him.
I probably had like 3 of them swipe at it there. One of them looked like he was pretty big. Damn
wanna
treble
change it
hooks.
up, man. Tired of them Senkos just
Yeah.
a little bit
Throw the skinny Senko?
of, right? No, just,
I guess it doesn't count because they're gonna probably eat anything right now.
yeah. Let me see. There you go, man.
Half a pound maybe.
Not bad. There you go.
Oh, went the wrong way. He's up under here. Oh, had a bite, but he didn't get the hook. There we go. Yep. It's fighting harder than the other ones, but I don't think he's getting bigger.
Nice.
So that's probably the number 2 most popular winter lure is the paddle tail on a jig head. But I mean, that thing works all year. Oh, there we go. That one hit it kind of hard, but he's probably smaller than the other ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's staying out.
Smallest one of the day, smaller than anything you caught.
I tell you, the winner buys lunch.
Throwing the jerkbait into that corner over there, jerking it past the trees. Of course, my battery died on me, and I got another fish on the crank on the jerkbait. Little guy, smallest one of the day. Yeah, I don't think there's any fish left in that corner over there. They were stacking up in that corner because the wind is blowing everything into that corner, so that's where the fish hang out. But I kept getting snagged too much and making too much of a disturbance. I think I spooked them all away. I haven't gotten any bites on the Senko. Yeah, it's all been, I got 2 on the jerkbait and 2 on the paddle tail. Yeah, all the wakes. I think I spooked them all out of that corner over there. Maybe they all just came over here. This one's a Paddle Tail Swimbaits.
Almost where the biggest leaf is right there. I think a little bit beyond it, there's a rock down there, a big boulder. And there's usually some fish hanging around it.
Is this the lowest it's been?
Yeah, this is the lowest it's been in about since the 60s, 50s really. I think 50s or 60s, I don't know. I have pictures from either 50s or the 60s of them sitting down right down in there,
Yeah.
on picnic tables and stuff and having a picnic before it was filled up.
Yeah, I got frustrated down there. Like every cast, I got snagged and broke off and tied on. First cast snagged and broke off, and
Oh, really?
went through a bunch of them over there. So I was like, you know what, these little dinks aren't worth losing all that tackle. So,
Man, you do gotta put some real oil on that or something.
see, every time I take it out, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta grease it up. But then when I get home, I don't even think about fishing. So I forget about it. Just 4. Yeah. There we go, that's better. It's quiet now. I don't know if I got that on camera. The camera picked that up, but That one though, I threw the jerkbait and the wind caught it and pushed it over that tree. I was like, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna get that back. There's no way I'm gonna get that trebles through there. And then a fish ate it on the other side, so I was able to pull the fish through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the fish helped me out. And then I looked down at my camera and it wasn't even on. Battery died or it overheated or something on me. It's like I was saying earlier, all the best stuff I've seen didn't get any of it on camera.
Yeah?
Like there was one time I cast out and a fish jumped out of the water and ate my bait like a foot before it even touched the water. Like caught it midair. And my camera wasn't even on. Oh, there we go. He's still on it, but he's too much slack to set the hook. And I pulled it out of his mouth. Little guy.
Take it, man. Let him take it. I got fired.
I think it was a sunfish. I don't know. He pulled the head off the hook.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you are using those worms.
Yeah. That's the first bite I've gotten on this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, he came off again.
That's probably a sunfish. Which is weird.
That one felt bigger. That one could have been a small bass.
Take it, man.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's probably I don't think sunfish would be that deep though. Right? They'd be up around.
Well, I mean, whatever it is, it's probably about that size. So, if it's a sunfish, they're not gonna be able to get this hook into their mouth.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to catch them anyway.
When they bite him, man, just count to 10, then set the hook. I got
Like a topwater frog.
I got pliers.
Gotta sit there like a topwater frog. You see them blow up and pull it under, and you're sitting there 1, 2,
Oh, I've
3,
done that before, and
4.
I'll never do it again because I've had.
Oh,
to
there we
take-
go. He's got it again.
Man, look, let him take it, let him take it, let him take it.
I don't know if he's still on it or not. I saw him pull it there for a second, but there's.
It might be just a little. That's probably a big old giant freaking 10-pounder.
Just nibbling at it.
Nibbling at it.
He's on it. Oh,
Wait,
I
wait,
think he
stop.
let go right there.
You let it go.
Yeah, I think he let it go. No, something's pulling it.
Can you feel it? Oh yeah. That's it.
There's too much slack. I think it's another small one. I don't know what happened there. I felt like my line broke. Yeah, my line broke off. What?
What? Yeah, that's what he does.
That was.
Bill Dance over here. How did what?
I don't know. I just tied that one on too, but there must have been it must have been an abrasion in it.
What kind of line do you use?
This is actually a crappie line, but it's real strong. It's good stuff. It's like 6 or 8 pound test, but really like it's really thin, but it's about as strong as like 12 pound mono.
That was a 10-pounder.
Yeah, it was a TB. It was like 14.
Look, I can't see him yet. Can you see him?
Oh no! Didn't even know you had him on there. There he is.
Tiny one.
About that same size as all those other ones. It's not the smallest one we caught today. Yeah. That's probably one. Does he have my lure in his mouth? Man, leave me alone.
Quick time or
Nah, I'm just gonna hit this corner over here again. Yeah.
how long you plan on staying?
Whenever he gets burned out. He's driving, so
Start catching some fish here.
throwing the worm. I can see a couple over here on this side of the tree now. Oh, there you go.
That wasn't the bigger one though.
Yeah, I got one right now too. Let's see. Ah, those little ones, man, they're not getting the hook. I guess my hook might be too big, too wide. Clouds came back. It's supposed to be rainy all day, but Thought that dog was coming down and playing in the water again. Nope, it's a cow. I'm dunking my reel in the water to quiet it down. Fresh water's not gonna hurt it. So I can grease it up anyway. There we go. I got one.
It wasn't as big as the other one.
Yeah. And of course, the little bitty one choked it. I got some. There you go. Now you get to be the star of my video.
That's why I wanted the back. Why are you gonna look at it?
I get to see your Magellan backpack.
Yeah. I gotta take it off. I gotta be making a change. Now we're on a boat. So hopefully we don't sink and make this a large blooper reel. I don't know. But
Hey, well, hey, it's content.
it's content, right?
Yeah. There we go.
That one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Eh,
Okay.
it's about the same size as all the other ones. That's kind of a smaller one. He's fat though. So there's a good bait population in here. Whatever they're eating, there's plenty of it.
Yeah, turtle.
Oh, there we go.
Andy, killing it.
This one's fighting pretty good. Ugh. It's another little butterball. I think I've got 2 fish in this one clip. I usually stop recording after each fish, and that asshole, he splashed me. Probably got you too, but
You just not recording?
I make small clips. That way I don't have a whole bunch of big files to transfer over. I know a lot of those big guys, you know, they do it professionally and stuff, and they have their own editors and stuff. They'll just record the whole trip in one shot and just mark. I guess they mark the video.
How much does it take for you to edit and find stuff?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can bookmark the videos like on the GoPros and stuff, but I mean, they've got multiple cameras, and yeah, that's a little bit too much for me. I'm not a professional editor. You didn't bring it? I got a bunch of stuff in my bag here if you want to try something. I went to Ollie's and bought a bunch of jerkbaits.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They're cheaper there than at Walmart. I went to Walmart looking for a jerkbait. The cheapest one they had, so it was an actual jerkbait, was like $8. All the ones at Ollie's are like $5 and $6. Oh, you dead stick it and you got it? There you go. Did your camera just turn off? Or turn on? It's funny how these little fish can pull the boat around like they do. I was like, why did that cast feel weird? And like the bait landed right here in front of this tree. And I was like, that felt weird. And then I see a splash like twice as far down the other way, and it's like the bait split in half, and
Did it?
half of it went flying way down there. That's why you really want the thinner gauge hooks. The thinnest wire possible is what's good for these baits. But
Yeah.
these are a little too thick for them. Yeah. Oh.
Decent?
No, feels like a little one. Well, now he's pulling harder. Well, that might be the biggest one I caught today. I think they do it on purpose sometimes. This one's not even a largemouth. This is a spot. Yeah. Well, maybe. His mouth doesn't seem that big, but he doesn't have the sandpaper feeling on his tongue. Of course, he shook my bait off. Oh, damn it. Oh, I got one here. I was snagged in the tree and it fell out of the tree and he grabbed it and shook off my bait. Oh no, I thought he did. They're a lot more energetic now. But yeah, they seem to be stacking up on all the branches now. He's probably in the middle over here. Or directly under us.
There we go.
Got him?
Oh. Sorry.
That might be one of the bigger ones of the day.
That one over there that I caught that I left on the branch.
That was the biggest one?
Man, it's super white. Look at that.
Yeah, it's cold water and they're out in the sun too.
Yeah, there's
Not a lot of grass or lily pads or anything where they're gonna get darker. They're almost like chameleons where they kind of match their environment. So, hey, maybe we should have brought that anchor. Oh, I just had one eat it at the surface there. Dang, he bit me in half. He didn't get the hook, but I was up at the surface and he attacked it.
the one.
Oh.
Get him?
Yep, he ate that at the surface as soon as it hit the water. Oh.
Nice.
That's the biggest one I've got so far today. 2-pounder. Pound and a half, pound and 3/4. Oh, he's a little different than those other ones. Like he's got sharp teeth, like and like a red mark up here, like he's eating.
Nice. That's a good size bass.
Yeah, probably a pound and a half.
Get him over here. Not about the same size.
Yeah, I think yours is still a little bit. Yours is just a little better. I forgot to turn my camera back on.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You know what, this will be the thumbnail right here.
Right?
Lift yours up a little bit.
Not bad little fish right there.
Yeah. Totally different dynamic from the boat.
Right at the top.
Yeah. Should have brought some topwater baits. Oh, you know what? You might have some. Oh, he's on. Oh, little guy.
Little guy. I thought he was big. Maybe it wasn't.
Hopefully I got that. That might have been a pretty good angle if my camera picked that up. But some of those things that last cast sent you, he might have included some topwater stuff in there. Oh, I don't know if I can get that one back. Oh, they want topwater right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on it too. He came back for it.
He came back for it?
That was cool. I mean, these are healthy fish.
Yeah.
Nothing big, but they're healthy in here. Oh, look, a little one just came out and grabbed it. You saw him? Oh, maybe he's not as little as I thought he was. He looked tiny when he bit it. That's all right. We're going into that corner. And he slipped right off into my hand.
Did he?
Yeah. Make sure my camera's on. There we go. Not really feeling any confidence in that jerkbait, even though I have caught a handful on there. But they're definitely going after the worms and swim baits better, more. Oh, the cow's coming to see you. Oh, that's the bull there. Just licking the truck.
Yeah, look at that. He licked all over my freaking pole. That's disgusting.
At least one of them didn't get hooked.
I know. Can you imagine? Look, he freaking slobbered all over it.
The cows were chewing on his rod, licking his car. But there you have it. We fished this pond here. There used to be a big lake all on this side and over there. We drove around earlier all the way to the back of it, and that's bone dry now. Like, there's old docks and other boats and stuff over there that are just completely out of the water. And there's no water at all. But this pond here is spring fed, so there's still population in there. As you saw, we caught a lot. I lost track. We probably caught about at least 10 apiece, probably more.
Probably more than that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, you probably caught 15 to 20. I probably caught around 10.
Yeah, that nice size one got stuck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he lost a nice size one over there.
that
Good.
tree fell.
They all seem to dig in and try to wrap themselves around to break free. But right there towards the end, out on the boat, they really got hot and started. They were jumping out of the water to eat the baits. So ended up working out. I can't say that I have confidence in a jerkbait as the best winter bait there is. So I'm thinking that might be the jig head with a paddle tail minnow or swim bait. That's probably the #1 winter bait for me. But I also caught a lot of them on the skinny Senko as well. But that might also be because it warmed up today too, so it doesn't really feel like a winter day, although it was freezing just a couple days ago. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Out by the old creek, just me and my line. Got a rusty old hook and a can full of time. Dollar store lures and some worms on the side. Fishing on a dime with that cheap angler pride.